One reason why I love having a freeze dryer is that I run a little side hustle making and selling freeze-dried candy. Now, this is a very small side hustle. I do maybe 1 or 2 vendor events a year. The rest of the time, I just sell freeze-dried candy out of my home. I advertise just on Facebook Marketplace and word of mouth. But I have a few amazing repeat customers. One of my trusty customers requested some Jolly Ranchers, which I am out of right now. So I'm gonna take you along with me today as I make some Jolly Ranchers. And I've got a new technique for unwrapping and prepping the Jolly Ranchers that I'm gonna try out today. And I hope it makes things a lot easier. The Jolly Ranchers I am going to be freeze drying today are original and tropical. To be honest with you, sometimes I struggle with freeze drying Jolly Ranchers. They don't always turn out beautifully puffed up for me. So I'm hoping today goes okay, but we will see. It's sometimes just hit and miss. I don't know what the deal is, but the tropical ones definitely I have better success with than the original. And honestly, I love the tropical flavors better than original. So I'm gonna do some trays of both and we will see if they turn out different or not. With Jolly Ranchers and honestly all candy that I do in my freeze dryer, I line my trays with parchment paper. It just helps the candy heat better when you use parchment paper and not the reusable tray liners. I get these on Amazon. They are pre-cut to the size of my medium trays. They probably have other tray sizes too, but I'm obsessed with these because you just grab them and stick them on. You don't have to cut. You don't have to tear anything apart. I love it. The other tool that I use that is also a must-have for me with Jolly Ranchers is this PVC pipe cutting tool. I have seen people use various different instruments for cutting for cutting Jolly Ranchers. I have seen people use a quail egg cutter. People swear by I think it's called a Texas nut cutter. There's also these like Fisker shears that people have used. I don't know. Anything that's sharp, quick, and easy to cut these. I cannot cut these with just a normal knife. Some people do, but these you just load in here, chop it, and it cuts it right in half pretty successfully. I purchased this pair at Lowe's. I will see if I can link this exact set. There are some on Amazon. What you want to look for is something that automatically springs back. There are some of these that are ratcheting that like you have to crank back up every time you use it. You don't want that. That'll kill your hand. This opens right back up and it's got a little lock for safety. I only use this for candy. I don't use this for cutting pipes or anything like that. So don't worry, this is just for candy. And my new trick that I am trying out today, I used to unwrap every Jolly Rancher and then cut them. And it was fairly time consuming. Someone in a freeze-dried candy Facebook group said they chop it in the wrapper in half and then they just fall right out. And they say it goes much quicker for them. That's what I'm gonna try today. We'll see if I like this method better. And if you have a different method for cutting Jolly Ranchers that works great for you, feel free to share with all of us so we all can learn all the different things and see what works best for us. But this is what I'm gonna try today. And I will show you how this works. I'm taking a full Jolly Rancher, just sticking it in. It pops right in half, and then you can just squeeze them out. I think I like this. Okay, I'm gonna get all these done. I'm gonna do 1 tray of regular, or maybe 1.5. 1.5 trays of tropical. My last tray, I'm gonna do Skittles just because I know my freeze dryer, every freeze dryer is a little bit different. My bottom tray does not heat the same when it comes to candy. And so I don't like to put Jolly Ranchers down there because a lot of them don't puff up. I throw Skittles in the bottom. Skittles usually have no problem on the bottom tray. So my bottom tray is gonna be Skittles, the rest Jolly Ranchers. Here are all of my Jolly Ranchers. This is my cutoff line for tropical and regulars up there. Tropical, regular. Okay, here's another trick that I learned. You can double layer Skittles.
So I've got one layer of Skittles here, and I still had more in the bin. Threw another line of parchment, threw some more Skittles on top. We're gonna see how that turns out, because that just gives you more Skittles per tray, which is awesome. Let's get our freeze dryer going. When I go into customize, I am going into 150 degrees. Why is this not going up? And I am going to dry for 6 hours for these Jolly Ranchers. You can ignore the initial freeze and extra freeze time, because when you are in candy mode, it skips that, so you don't need to do anything there. I am gonna hit start, and we just wait our 15-minute cool down process.
I'm getting really pumped up about selling more candy. I sold a ton last summer and loved doing it, but then I just got super busy when I started working as a substitute teacher this fall and all winter long. So I just have not been doing candy sales that much. I've still always made candy, kind of mostly just for like friends and for my family and stuff like that, but I haven't been selling that much. So this is kind of motivating me to get back in the game, because it's really fun. My favorite thing is when a new customer comes and gets some candy from me. I usually many times get a text right away and they're like, oh my gosh, that is so good. I one time had someone who picked up candy, left my house. They had gotten like half of a mile down the road. She calls me and is like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Can I come back and buy more? It's like, yes, come on back. We've got more for you. People just, it's so fun. If you haven't had freeze-dried candy before, it's really fun when people try it for the first time and they just love it. So, okay, I'm motivated to do more. Keep me accountable, will you? These guys are going. I do not warm the trays when freeze-drying Jolly Ranchers. They should be fine on their own. I'm just crossing my fingers that these turn out, because I hate when things don't turn out when I'm making a video. Wish me luck. We will check back in 6 hours. Welcome back. My Jolly Ranchers and Skittles have been in for almost 9 hours. I had to extend my dry time because the day just got away from me, and mama carpool duty, you know, gymnastics, all the things. It is so cold outside. It is like so windy today. Alaska's weather has been so like a roller coaster. On Monday, we had a beautiful sunny day. That was when I was filming my last video in the glorious sunshine. The next day, it snowed all day long, heavy snow. It was terrible. It didn't stick too bad. Our temperatures are at least warm enough to where it's not like piling up bad, but it snowed all day. Yesterday, sunny, beautiful, gorgeous. Today, windy, cloudy, a few snow flurries. So I'm getting sick of it. I just want the sun. Anyway, let's get these out. They are looking beautiful. Here are my Jolly Ranchers. So this was my top tray. These are the original Jolly Ranchers. You can see there are some that like did not fully freeze dry. These ones back here look okay. These ones on the second tray turned out beautiful. These are original tropical. This full tropical tray turned out beautiful. Love it. Here's my double layer Skittles. I think those look just fine also. Peek underneath. They freeze dried down there too, so yay! We will have to do a freeze dried Jolly Rancher taste test. I'll show you how I bag them up. I just use my little trusty Mylar candy bags that I like. You can get these in any color. They're just on Amazon. They got a clear window. You can heat seal the top. They work great. One thing I will point out is that these big puffy ones are kind of hard to fit in these bags because the bottom does not open wide. The bags that have an open bottom that you can stuff more are better for Jolly Ranchers. I don't have those bags. I should order them. But, so I mean, I just shove in as many as I can fit. But if you want something to fit better, I would try the open bottom bags. But I'm still just gonna try my best to fit some in here. Just see how it goes. Okay, I have recruited my taste testers. Here they are to try our Jolly Ranchers. Go for it. What do you think?
Real good.
Good.
2 thumbs up?
Triple.
Quadruple.
It tastes a little sour.
Ooh. Okay, so here's what I did. I put my original Jolly Ranchers in this bag. They fit okay. I am just worried about these ones that puffed up bigger, them crushing. So I want to try getting bigger size bags like this that can stand on their own. This is what I'm talking about. But I only have them in this small little sample size. So I want to get these in a bigger size that can fit these more properly. I did put some extras of the originals in these. We're having a neighborhood garage sale coming up soon, and I thought I sell freeze-dried candy at that garage sale. So I'm going to do my regular size bags, but also little sample bags. Hopefully that makes sense. So I've got my other ones just stored in a container, and then once I get those bags from Amazon in the mail, I will transfer them and package them up, and they'll be just fine. But I'm glad they mostly turned out good. These ones that only like halfway freeze-dried, I don't sell because they're like half Jolly Rancher, half freeze-dried. I mean, you can still eat them. They're still good, but it's actually not too bad. Not perfect though, so I wouldn't put them in my bags, but we can still snack on them, right? All right, as always, if you got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Happy to chat with you there. If you're in the market for a freeze dryer, I have an affiliate link with Harvest-Right, and that will be linked in the video description below. You can click the link. It'll take you to their website. You hit the Shop Now button. That'll take you to the freeze dryers that they offer. If you're looking for any accessories from Harvest-Right, you just click the accessories section and you can see what they've got there. All of my extra links from Amazon will also be linked there. What else? Can't think of anything else. Pray for sunshine for Alaska, because I'm sick of the snow. I'm going crazy. Is it fully spring where you live? Let me know so I can be jealous. I'm sorry, all I talk about is the weather. But once we're in summer, I'll stop talking about it, okay? Okay, I will catch you on the next freeze drying adventure. I will see you later.